Claim yourself. January 18, 2016. Dear ones, many of you wish to transition more rapidly than your physicality will allow. When you were a youngster, you wanted to be a teen. And when you were in your teens, you wanted to be an adult. So it is now. You wish to fly through the dimensions even though you have not yet created your earth dream. There is indeed a time for you to fly, but only after you have completed the preparatory step of creating your earth dream. And so you shall, at the time correct for you. A time that is hours, days, or weeks from now. For you to fly into the dimensions without the security of your earth dream is similar to you leaving your home of earth origin to live in the work-a-day world at age 12. Altering your earth life in so many ways because you did not have the freedom to discover yourself as is paramount in your teen years. There are stages and progressions throughout the universes. Many of you doubt your God-Goddess star being. You perhaps give credence to the possibility that even though others might be of that exciting possibility, you are just you. Going to work, caring for your family, paying bills. Once you internalize your importance in this amazing transition, you will allow yourself to create your earth security knowing that such is required before floating into the ethers. You fully accept that others might have the skills you wish to have. That others are flying into various dimensions, frequencies, and times. Maybe you will too, someday, far in the future. For you continue to believe you are not good enough or skilled enough to be a God-Goddess star. Even the slightest doubt of your abilities informs your totality that you do not yet love yourself enough to move to the next stage. You continue to wish for a future skill you already have. But then, was it not always easier to dream of a future boyfriend than to clean your room? So it is for you now. Dreaming of future possibilities without completing the steps to get there, including knowing and accepting how powerful you are. Indeed, loving yourself enough to know you can create whatever you wish. That creation, for now, is your earth dream. For you require a stable, loving environment to return to as you adjust to the next phase of your transition. Perhaps it might help to better understand this concept if you remember your college years. Even though not true for some of you reading this message, the overall image of a college student is returning home for summers and holidays during that first step into adulthood. A home that allowed you to know you belonged somewhere beyond your short-lived college life. So it is for you now. It is time for you to create that nest, that security blanket so you can easily and comfortably return to your home base whenever you feel uncomfortable in your next stage of transition development. The keys to creating that security blanket are knowing without question how powerful you are, and that you love yourself enough to gift you with an earth security blanket. Some of you have reported tiptoeing into that place by shopping just for the fun of shopping. Or dancing, interacting with others, or doing whatever creates a bubbling laughter of joy within you. Continue on that same vein until that bubbling laughter of joy is part of your being. For such informs you that you are loved by you. Perhaps that last sentence appears a bit silly, for most of you believe you love yourself, maybe not as deeply as you would like, but certainly enough to laugh and play a bit. For you continue to put others and their needs before your own. Oh, I can't spend any money because that will make him or her uncomfortable. I can't laugh too loud or play too much because others will think I'm immature. I can't approach that nice woman in my office because if she's not interested in me, I would feel so silly and she would think poorly of me. So you continue your earth life putting restrictions on your joy, your self-love. Who cares what anyone thinks of you? You are a God-Goddess star. Do you not realize how much freedom you have given to your gods just because you labeled them gods? How much freedom you have given to anyone you admire? You allow them to laugh joyfully and think, aren't they fun? You allow them to bully others and think, how wonderful that they are so honest. You allow others to approach you even though they do not provide you with joy and think, those poor souls. Someone has to care for them. I guess that's me. All the while denying your God-Goddess star power, at the expense of your joy. If you put anyone before yourself in this earth creation stage, you have not yet grasped the self-love piece required. For some, part of your self-love is caring for others. So be it if doing so gives you great joy, like smelling a baby or touching their soft skin. But it is perfectly permissible in this self-love stage to admit to yourself that you are not enamored of changing that baby's diaper or listening to their cries at 3 a.m. That does not mean you do not change the diaper or hold the crying child, merely that you allow yourself to know throughout your being that you do not like doing so. Be honest with yourself. Then know, with every cell of your being, that you are a God-Goddess star, where any action is valued by the whole of society. Most notably now, to love yourself enough to surround yourself with joy and to use that joy and self-love to create your earth security blanket. You did not expect to attend college without a high school diploma. By the same token, do not expect to create your earth dream until you fully love yourself as much or more than you love others. And such is not possible until you acknowledge and fully accept that you are a God-Goddess star with the complete and necessary freedom to be. So be it. Amen. Channeled by Brenda Hoffman. www.lifetapestrycreations.com